During my one-on-one sessions, I always ask my clients this question: how good are you at navigating corporate politics and understanding it? And most of them, now let me tell you, most of them shy away. Why? Because this word instantly brings up discomfort, maybe frustration, maybe exhaustion, because it is so related with negativity. But here's the deal, my friends. Politics at workplace is real. It's human behavior, right? It's influence, it's power. And when you choose to ignore it, you give away that power of yours. I'll give you an example. One of my clients, at an executive at a non-profit, and she would always tell me that throughout these years, she always refused to participate and engage in any corporate politics. She believed that politics was dreadful, it was dangerous, it was unnecessary and negative. And she thought that she was here just for her work and she should give her best at her work. However, she was entirely unprepared and out of depth when, after several years of her careers, she was not moved to the next role and she failed to meet her goals. It was not because she had neglected to form relationships with people, but because she refused to be in any of the inner circles of politically well-connected people. The experience made her realize that it was high time that she really became intelligent at her work. Even though she was consistently delivering her results, even though her team respected her, her performance reviews were growing, but she was still stuck. Year after year, she was getting passed on for promotions, while others with less experience moved ahead. So by the time she came for coaching to me, she was feeling so frustrated and invisible. And when we unpacked what was happening, something became very, very clear. My client believed, like many of us do, that hard work speaks for itself. But in a world of leadership and tough corporate politics, hard work is not always visible, my friends. You have to be knowing how to speak about yourself. You have to have people speak about you. And most people avoid doing anything like that because they feel that corporate politics is completely a waste of time. People say that I want to be valued for my work pile, but I don't know how to talk about it. I don't know how to speak up for myself. And I always tell people, in leadership, influence isn't politics. It's a part of your job. So you have to begin to work on small shifts. You have to start reaching out to your peers in other departments for information catch-ups. You have to begin to share your team's wins, not as a self-promotion, not to advocate for your impact, but to actually advocate for their impact. They have to see you speaking about you and them. You have to be observable on what types of decisions are being made, who is talking about who is talking about you behind those closed doors where you are not present. And within some time, that's when my client got offered a higher role in the leadership and she stepped into the next role of a director. Not because she changed who she was, but because she learned how to navigate the system without losing her own values. Now, a lot of times what happens is you have to ask yourself, where are you waiting for your work to speak up when it's actually time for you to speak up for your work? Now, before we dive into it more, I want to just clear the air a little here. When we hear the word corporate politics at workplace, most of us immediately think of manipulation, gossips, backstabbing, favoritism, power game. But that's not the kind of politics we are talking here. The truth about corporate politics is that it exists in every organization.